All right, ladies and gentlemen, we find ourselves on the Tower of Doom. Excuse me, Garden Terror map again. Played this a lot today. It's all starting to blur together. Friendly team, Valla, Ariel, Junkrat, Li Ming, and Stitch is the enemy team. Valla, Lucio, Thrall, and Cho Gall. For this build, I'm going to be going for an auto attack setup with Valla because we have Royal healing on Ariel, and I think that is a really, really good battery setup. If I could just go in and auto attack and know that I'm giving him energy, I should be able to stay alive pretty well. I've taken a look at the Valla rework since it's gone live, and I have to say, she feels pretty fun. A lot of people are gravitating towards the multi-shot build, or at least it seems. That's been what I've experienced. But I've played auto attack, I've played Q, and I've played multi-shot. She has a lot more options, no matter the build that she's going, which is just a good thing for Valla. But she still feels like the same character. If you step out of position a little bit too far, you know, you only have a very small number of hit points that are going to be there to keep you alive. So your positioning really does matter a lot still. That is still true. I know Valla falled off a lot, especially when Hanzo was added to the game. She's kind of had a resurgence, at least in quick match. I see her fairly often. But when Hanzo was first added, his Q could literally just one-shot her, even if he wasn't going Q build or something. Like, it was pretty stupid the amount of damage he could do. And there's definitely a lot of heroes in the game that can really punish a Valla as well. I would say her biggest drawback right now is just her mana pool. If you go W build, and I believe if you go Q build, there are talents that help out with that. They give you quite a bit of mana back. Ooh, she was going to keep moving. She turned to attack. But with face build, we don't get any of that anymore. Just keep auto attacking. Believe, believe, believe. Oh, don't walk into the ball, though. Let me make sure I select my right build here today. Death Dealer, which was kind of an underwhelming talent before. A lot of people didn't really understand why I took it before, especially with an auto attack build, does have some improved utility. Now, when using Death Dealer, if you get a kill within 1.5 seconds, you're able to refresh your vault cooldown and keep vaulting around. So I'm using this for mobility, but I'm also using it to increase the damage of my auto attacks as well. Ideally, increasing the damage of my level 10 hatred bonus, then we build hatred by auto attacking, and then it increases our damage. So if I can wait until I have 10 hatred stacks and then start popping off with some rolls and zooming around, we should be getting some pretty heavy hitting crits in this game, or at least that is the plan. I did go for a lone talent at level 1. These talents are new, and I believe every character that was just reworked does have a lone talent of some kind. What these do, unfortunate. What these do is give you a benefit immediately, but if your character dies, there are drawbacks. So for Valla, I get 20% attack speed the second I get the lone talent. But if I die, I lose 5% attack speed each time. So my attack speed bonus right now is just a 10%. But the positive side of the quest always sticks around. Every 50 basic attacks against heroes increases Hatred's damage bonus by 1% per stack. So right away, you're getting a 10% damage bonus with your Hatred. And it could go up to 5% per stack if you do a really good job of really just popping off with this quest. I'm trying to make it down to, I don't know what the fuck half of our team is doing. I'm really confused, to be honest with you. There was absolutely no reason Ariel needed to die there. We should be able to do some pretty big damage to Lucio. Indeed, we can. Good hook on the Cho'Gall is going to send him back into us. And with any luck, no luck, we may have been able to finish him off. The next objective is coming up in just a few moments. There's no mercenary camps for me to easily take on the map right now. So let's just push this in, and I'm going to go back for mana. At level 7, we are going to pick up Hot Pursuit, increases movement speed by 2.5% per stack of Hatred. When you get to 10 stacks of Hatred, that is quite a lot. You're zooming around pretty well. Just helps you keep people at range, helps you maneuver around the map a little bit more. The enemy team's Valla did go for a Q build. That's what I ran last game. I think Q build is still pretty good. It's still pretty satisfying. However, it does take the most skill to pull off. So if you're a new Valla player, I would highly recommend that you actually start out with multi-shot, especially with the new rework. It seems very, very strong. I don't want to get bowling balled here. Sippy Cup would start going back in. That was beautiful by our team. We do need to keep auto-attacking to make sure our hatred stays high, but lucky for us, there's plenty of stuff to hit on the way to the objective. If the enemy team re-engages right about now, they would actually come in at a pretty big advantage because I would have to ramp up with all of that hatred yet again. So that is one little nuance to playing Valla. That does take some getting used to. The enemy team mostly is backed up. We only see Thrall on the map right now, located down in the bottom lane. I'm going to clear out these walls. Ooh, we do spot Cho'Gall and Thrall. Okay, we're getting into a fight here, my dudes. We do see a shit ton of damage coming out right away. That is going to completely delete our Junkrat. This Cho'Gall has such aggressive positioning. I am not used to that. God damn. Okay, so here's the good news. Cho'Gall's going to be singing a different tune once we get to level 16 and we pick up Manticore. Every third basic attack against the same hero deals an additional 5% of their maximum health. We should be able to punish him a lot more for making plays like that in the near future. But for now, the enemy team has hit level 10. They are ahead of us on the XP curve, and we should try to soak here before this objective. The enemy team with 8 kills to our team's 2 right now. They are definitely dominating the battlefield so far. I want to make sure we're not getting flanked here. Lucio behind you could bring a whole team behind you in just a second if you're not careful. However, he needs to be pretty careful too. I hit pretty hard. I may not have my ultimate yet, but don't let that fool you. I can stand toe-to-toe with motherfucker, let me tell you. So we do have a Gorge coming out here. I'm going to pick up Rain of Vengeance and try to not do anything with it. Mission accomplished. Good job, Pally. That ult didn't do anything. Oh my god, that was amazing. Hopefully, Cho'Gall's a little too hurt to return back to this fight, and we can zone these guys out and get the second tribute for our team. That looks like that is indeed the case. Junkrat already jumping onto... that is not where I wanted that to go. Junkrat already jumping onto another mercenary camp. Look at this team just plowing forward with the help of Lucio's speed boost. They're able to reposition everyone on their team so fucking quickly. If I had landed my ult there, that definitely could have swayed that battle pretty well. Looking at hero damage done, we're at 20,000, highest in the game. I don't feel like I deserve that right now. Everyone else is looking a little low. Let's see if we can clear top so we don't lose this building. We do have 2 charges of our ultimate. We did pick the Rain of Vengeance, so that's going to be a straight line skill shot stun that slowly rolls out from our character towards our enemies. Losing our Li Ming right before the objective is obviously not that great of a sign. Oh, I didn't see the Gorge. Let's all chase him, okay? Hey, we're actually even on numbers now with an advantage because Thrall's going to be dead much longer than Li Ming. Let's see if we can do this. I have to ramp up that hatred. Here's the stun. Nice ult by Junkrat, forcing these guys back. I'm not afraid of no Valla. Ooh, great hook by Stitches, bringing him back in, and we take him down. We can roll forward again because of the reset. And that was a 550 fucking damage auto attack from Valla. Bet you weren't expecting that, Lucio. Bet you weren't expecting that out of nowhere, my dude. Valla actually has superb damage for taking down structures like this too, because our hatred continues to rise. So we end up hitting these things pretty hard. We can push quite well with an objective. Our mana is our biggest hindrance, but picking up that regen globe will help out. I need to make sure I auto attack before hatred ends. We are going to pick up Tempered by Discipline. This is going to give us life leech every time we auto attack as well, allowing us to sustain even better. Stun on Thrall. He's going to be pushed way the fuck away. I don't really want to re-engage on this. but I'm gonna. Ah, no, please, don't kill me, don't kill. Okay. Do you see the difference between a fully maxed out hatred critical hit and one of those? That's why this talent's interesting, because if you take the time to really focus on your hatred, it can be really impactful. But if you're just like, I'm gonna roll at this motherfucker, I think we did 100 damage to him compared to 530. Like, a really fucking big difference. Really big difference. Second charge of our ult coming back soon. As far as our lone quest goes, I always forget what those are called. We only have 5% of that initial attack speed, but again, I'm not even worried about my attack speed. The damage bonus from the hatred should more than make up for that. If he's in range, I could kill him. I think Junkrat just saved him, but Stitches made it right. Stitches made it right. Rather than getting the camp, I'm just gonna push the lane. They can get that camp, no problem. Gonna clear out some of these walls so there's more room for Stitches to hook while these guys are going towards the building. $252 in auto attack right now with 10 hatred. This is the scariest thing for a Cho'Gall player. They were playing really, really well. I've been saying that all game. But when you fall behind on XP, that's when shit gets really sketchy really fast. We're gonna focus all of our auto attacks on Cho'Gall here. I probably could have killed Thrall, but my intention is just to get this fucking guy to leave. Now that Thrall's chasing me down, we're obviously gonna have to focus him a little bit harder. Oh, I could have killed him if I rolled in. I could have fucking killed him if I rolled in, and then I could have rolled back out and it would have been fine. But let's try to show a little restraint. Let's not get total gray mane syndrome, okay? Clear these out. Channel is available. Really low on mana. Is there anywhere to get some back? I do have a sippy cup here. As far as our stacks, we have basic attacked enemies 151 times. So our basic attacks against heroes. So every 50 basic attacks. So it doesn't track that in the tooltip, which is weird. But we have 3% damage per stack of hatred now. 3% more damage. So 4% per stack of hatred, I think. That might be a little off. But it's the right idea. Now, it is important that we build up that hatred pretty fast. There used to be a talent where you would get 2 stacks of hatred per shot. It looks like that talent is gone. Seething Hatred increases all damage dealt by 10% if we're at max stacks of our hatred, though. So if we could really focus on that super early... Stun! Stun! My stun was interrupted! I'm trying! Please! Stun again! Thanks, Royal. Thank you. Oh my god. Oh, I gotta get out. I'm gonna die to the strafe. Okay, I'm giving you energy. Is it enough? I could go back in. I think. Oh, this is stupid. Oh, this is stupid. Or is it? No! Okay, it was worth. It was worth. Remember, he's 2 heroes. I'm just 1. It was totally fine. So I think all of our starting bonus attack speed is gone. Now I will say, I like this lone talent a lot more than I like Stitches' lone talent. I don't think there is a single negative to Stitches picking up the lone talent at level 4. Or level 7, whatever it is, where you get 2 bites of the Devour. I think that alone is super duper fucking good. I will say, at least losing the attack speed on this one feels bad. Until you realize that realistically, you're just getting a massive damage increase either way. Like, massive damage increase either way. So far, we're at 45,000 hero damage. That's 11,000 ahead of second place. And second place is on the enemy team. It's Gaul. And I feel like they've been playing out of their minds. They've been playing extremely well. So the fact that I'm just kind of running it down with this much success speaks volumes, I think. The objective is coming up in just a second. We're kind of all up here, though. Thrall for the enemy team is currently deceased. I'm just going to auto-attack to get my hatred. Now that it's there, if they want to fight me, I'm down, dude. I do need to auto-attack something else soon. I lost it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One of my attacks didn't connect. I'm going to hit the core. Keep it rolling. Earthquake has been used. I'm stunning, stunning, stunning. Stunning again. If I wasn't polymorph, I would have killed that whole fucking team. If you weren't fucking stopping me, I would have killed every last one of you. We had a really good setup there. That's the royal effect. Stitch is just feeling it. So yeah, I do like the Valla changes. I don't know how she fits into a competitive standpoint. I don't know how she has fit into a competitive standpoint for quite some time. But we did 42% of our team's team fight damage, and I've been above 35% in every single game we've tested on Valla today, which I think this is the 4th or 5th one. I think it's the 5th one. So, if you want to jump into the character, I actually think multi-shot is going to be the easiest way for you to learn Valla. She has a really good setup of talents for that. I'll just scroll through them really fast. Fire at Will, Arsenal, Frost Shot, Rain of Vengeance, Siphoning Arrows lets you heal with your multi-shot and with your Q. Punishment just lets you continue to attack people. And then you can get Farlight Quiver, which lets you stand at a Nova snipe range away from people and continue to auto-attack. So it allows you to play safe throughout the whole game. The talent build we went for, however, was the Lone Talent, Farflight Quiver, Greed of the Hunter, Death Dealer for the E resets, Hot Pursuit, Rain of Vengeance, Tempered by Discipline, Manticore, because they had such a high health target that I wanted to take down. I think Seething Hatred would be fine, but Manticore seems so good these days. And then at level 20, I think I would have gone for the increased attack range. That's going to do it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. See you again next time. Goodbye.